This city is so close to 200,000 citizens, but the horrendous, ridiculous traffic is holding it back. So we're going to fix that all up with the power of tea. Yes, leave a like. Every like is an extra sip of tea, means I can fix even more cities. So let's dive in. Let's get stuck in and let's make this traffic be gone. Well, welcome back. My name is Biffa. We are here with some Cities Skylines traffic fixing. This city was sent in by Viverous, and it's not until we go into this view and turn on the traffic that we see how bad it is. Look at this. We've got huge swathes of the city absolutely backing up. We've got this one big area up here. Then if we just scroll down here, we've got this big area down here. All the traffic backing up. All the roads that are reds, they're all backed up with cars. And then if we go over here, we've got this area is now starting to back up. Look, it's all backing up down the highway down here. And then we've got this area over here back near where we started. In fact, this one, when I first started, this was 2 areas. I was going to say we had 4 areas. Let's spin it back round, but these 2 areas have now merged into one. So we've got a lot of fixing to do. And also, if we come out of that view, look at the trains. The trains are absolutely backing up all over the place. So we're going to try and sort that out as well. So what is the percentage at? 22%. So let us see what we can do to try and fix this up. Well, I like this roundabout. That is nice. I like the trees in there. Well done, well done. So, where do we start? I want to start in this little area over here because I think I've spotted something. We can fix this up quite quickly. So, let's have a look at this section here, the easiest bit. We can see the cars are coming down here. These are all merging in, and then they're all using that one lane to come off down there. The first thing I want to check is this lane. We could do some lane mathematics here, actually. So a little fix you can do in vanilla if you have the required roads. I know not all roads are available to everybody, but we've got 3 lanes here and 1 lane going off, which means that you can't see it, but this lane arrow, or you might just be able to see it, look, it goes straight and right. So a lot of these cars might actually want to go straight on. Hey, this guy's got brains, but we can help that out. We can change that lane arrow by doing this. If we upgrade or downgrade this one to 2 lanes through there, and we're going to do the same the other way as well, then that lane arrow there, we're going to have 2 for straight on, and this one is only going to be right only. If I just pause the game and delete that guy, look, you can see. So now some of these cars here will start diving and diving out of the traffic and carrying on. And then what we've got here is 1 lane plus 3 lanes here. This just doesn't need to be that big. So we're going to downgrade that road to this one. There we go. Very good. So now we've got 1 lane plus 3 lane. And coming in here. I mean, what is going on here? We've got a lot going on here. So what we are going to do is... I don't know. I want to just stick a roundabout there. It's like the easiest thing. But what I've done so far might just fix that. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. And it's the fact that it's a traffic light that is causing that all to back up. Do you know what? A teeny tiny little roundabout in here could just sort that out. So we are going to pick a 3-lane roundabout in here. A small, teeny tiny small one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use Traffic Manager. It should have already set that up for us. By the way, despawning disabled. That means if I enabled it, the game would look at all this traffic and go, oh, too much traffic, and just remove some of the cars. I don't want that. I want to do it tough. So that should get these guys moving a bit. And then what I'm also going to do is, see, these are all sort of stopping and looking at each other. We don't need that. I don't know whether there's a traffic light there. Let's use the in-game tool. There isn't. So what we can do is we can say, you go there, you go there, and you go there. And then we're also going to say that you keep going into the junction, and now you can keep going because they're not going to get in each other's way. It does mean when they get down here, yeah, some are going to get stuck in a lane. They shouldn't do, though. They can change lanes here. And just to make sure that they do, we're going to do that one and say pick a lane. So whichever lane they come in, they can pick a lane and go wherever they like. So hopefully that will help. Look, you can already see people diving out here. And I'm also, just because we've got a lot of traffic, I'm going to say don't lane switch there. And I'm just going to pause that and say you two have to go there just to keep things moving. It looks like, yeah, look, that guy's cutting across there. So I tell you what, let's do a little bit of lane mathematics on this junction before we use Traffic Manager, and then we're going to move on to a different area. Let's grab this one here. So again, 3 lanes coming in, 1 lane going off, down to 2 lanes. Same going the other way, 3 lanes minus 1, down to 2 lanes. And now when you come in here, you can use this tool, the lane connector tool, and you can say you go there, and all the lanes nicely add up. There we go. So they're not going to get in each other's way anymore. Let's speed it up, and they'll smoothly move along. These are smooth. Look, it's going already. Look, it's going really well. Stopping it all backing up. Yeah, there we go. So this area should fix itself. In fact, it's fixing itself so quick. We can just sit here and watch it. Look, bit of traffic in here, but what I'm thinking I might just do as well is just change some of these lanes so the cars aren't getting in each other's way so much. Where's that 3-lane road? We're going to have that one as coming in. We're going to have this one as coming out. We're going to have that one as going in. And we're going to have that one as going in. So you can go in all of these ways, but if you're going to come out and leave the area, you need to use that one. Let's give that a go and see how that looks. So that has now cleared up all of this down here. This is backing up a little bit, but we'll come back to that. And that's working really well. So what have we got going on here? We've got 1 lane for turning in and for going out, which is really bad. We don't want that at all. So let us just change this one here to, in fact, we could pick the 3-lane. And then we've got 1 going on to over there and the 2 going left. Yep, that works well. And then this one here could actually be an asymmetrical road. So I'm going to now change what I did before. 3 and 2. There's a 2 and a 1, isn't there? This one here. So this way round. There we go. So we've got the 2 lanes going in, 1 lane going straight on. And here you've got 1 lane coming out that goes over there. And that will just keep that moving. Look, using your brain, getting the lanes in gear, no mods at all, just the right sort of roads. And look, all of this traffic has gone down. Let's look at that. Brilliant. 26%. What area are we going to pick next? There we go. I want to look at this and see what's going on up here. Okay, so let us come up here and follow this traffic in. So we can see it's coming in the city. A lot of it's going off of here. We've also got a lot of people going down there as well. So maybe we'll... Okay, let's do this bit first here. Look, they're all merging into here. And then they're all just sitting here looking at each other. And I'm wondering what the lanes are looking like on here. Okay, so your lane management here is okay. But you've got traffic lights. But then they're all getting stuck wanting to come this way. And then these guys are going down here. These guys are going down here. These guys are going down here. They're hitting all of this, which is then hitting that. They're coming down there, which is all hitting this. So we're back to this bit again. So this main section really needs sorting. This could definitely have some lane mathematics put on it to help. So I've just paused the game a minute so we can see what we're doing. We're going to grab this 2-lane highway. And again, 3 lanes, 1 goes off. Yeah, look, you can see what happens here. See this little lane arrow? It's showing straight on and right. If we're coming from this direction, change that to 2 lanes. Now that is a dedicated right-hand lane. So 1 comes back on again, back to 3. 1 goes off, back to 2. So it's that one there and that one there we need to change on the other side. And then if you swivel it around this way, it's bish, bash, bish, bosh. There we go. So that should help in keeping things moving a bit. And also here where you've got these lanes coming on, we really want to try and... Yeah, we might come back to that. Well, this is definitely starting to move now. Look. Right, okay. They're bashing into each other here. So we're going to do a little bit of lane connectivity stuff. We're going to say, you go there, and you go there. So now, let's just speed that up. Now they're going to come through without bashing into each other, which means this keeps moving, which means that keeps moving, which is good. So these little lanes coming in here, I'm going to leave that because soon that will just all keep moving. It'll be fine. I'm just going to double check this roundabout because I don't think we've got any giveaway signs. So if you click this, say that again, click this priority signs down here, hold shift, just zoom out. Yeah, it's selecting the roundabout. So we've got giveaway signs in all the places. And then just double check this. So this is fine. That's fine. If I can get to the junction under there. Oh. No, we want that one off there. That's fine. Yep. So that will at least keep that moving. And then here we're having a similar issue with the traffic going the other way, although it's backing up so much. So that is now backing up and going up over here as well. Okay, all right, fine. So, oh, bit of lane mathematics here. Look, there we go. Let's pause the game, delete this guy. You can see the lane underneath. So again, if you see a lane that's doing two things at once, you want to change that and do some lane mathematics to help your cars move along. So 3 lanes, 1 comes off down to 2. Now look at that lane. There we go. It's only a right-hand turn. Another lane comes off. So then what we could do is even go even further. No, this one here. So 1 and 1. So that makes that a lane for both. Then 1 comes back on again. So back to 2. And then you could keep that as 2 all the way along here until this one comes out. And then you're back to 3. Because then what you can do here is you can use this tool again and say, you go there, you go there, and you go there. So, you know, if you're doing vanilla, you could do all the lane stuff. But then if you're using modded, then you can use this traffic manager mod. And that will help. So you might now find, whoop, the game jumped, that these guys here are going to start diving out and going straight on. Okay, they're doing it to a certain extent, but obviously lots of people want to come down here. So, I mean, this junction is pretty horrendous. So maybe we could try, I'm hoping that once we get down here, these are going to start moving out, which will stop all of this building up so much. I'm just looking at all of this. Yeah, they've got this one little exit to this road here, which is coming down to this junction. They've got these 2 little exits. They don't have any exits over here. So maybe that is something we could do to help. I'm going to add a couple of little slip roads here, like this one. We're going to go from there to there. So if they want to go out that way, they can. I'm also going to add one over here somewhere. Over here would be good. If I can get that over the top of the railway line and back down the other side. There we go. Just going to use a bit of Move It mod to line it up. So they've got other choices of getting in and out. And that might just mean they don't all go this way. Look, we can see this is clearing up already. Look, look. Clearing up, clearing up. Nice. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to upgrade this one to 4 lanes. Because you know we did the lane mathematics. 2 + 1 is 3. + 1 is 4. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. That might, just so I can do this. And that might be okay. There we go. We'll have that one there, this one here, and that one there. There we go. And we know things are sort of building up a bit here, but that's fine. So we've looked at going on down this way. Let's follow the traffic up the other way and see what we can do. So let's do some changes. That only needs to be 1 lane coming out. That is 1 lane coming out. Okay. We've done the lane mathematics. So we've got 3 there. So plus, if we go work backwards, if we get that down to 2, so 2 + 1 would equal 3. I'm doing reverse lane mathematics. Oh my goodness, this is advanced reverse lane mathematics. And then that means this can be 1. So 1 coming off the highway, plus this one makes 2. Then plus this one makes 3. And then it goes down there. Yeah, so we could try that. And then what we can do here is we can help these guys out by saying, you know what it is. You know what I'm going to say. You goes there. But I can, you know, I know the question. You're asking, what if the truck driver isn't called Hugo? Well, do you know what? These rules work anyway, whether you're called Hugo or not. It's amazing. So we're going to do that and that just to help those ones out. So that there should get these guys moving a bit. That is already set up to go off. Right, these are getting in each other's way. So let's do a bit of this here as well. There we go. Because what you might find is once the traffic goes down, just doing the lane mathematics of 3 - 1 down to 2 and all of that is enough. But I use this mod because I'm dealing with all of this. Whereas in your city, once all of this has gone down, you will probably find you don't need it. It's fine. Oh, you've done that one there. Well done. There we go. I'm going to help you out with a little bit more. So that's coming down here. And then they're all coming off of here because I bet that lane does 2 things. So what do we need? What do we need? I want to see if you've been listening. If you see a lane that does 2 things, what do you need to do? You need to think lane mathematics. Yes. So all together now. 3 - 1, that lane there. So that's down to 2, minus another 1. So this is going to go down to 1. Then plus 1 again. So that is going to go back to 2. In fact, that's the one that goes off. So let's just leave that as 3. And then that's going to mean that now a lot of these guys in this traffic here are going to dive on the outside and take this outside lane. If they want to come off over here, we'll go down there. This junction is horrendous, but I'm determined to make it work. I don't know why. Need a sip of tea. We can see things are moving, though. Look, this is moving. These guys... See, these guys are stopping here. They shouldn't be. This should be a main road. So, I mean, there's a couple of ways of doing it, but as there's only a couple of junctions, I'm going to say, look, you go straight through. And there's rocks on the road as well. That is not good. So I'm just going to use the move it mod and go like that. Let's turn off anarchy. Oh, the rocks are going to stay there. Whatever. Ideally, you want these keep moving out. So I'm going to go like this and say, you carry on and you carry on. Okay. Okay. So look at this side of the road. Freed up. Look. Freedom. All cleared up. We'll come back to this in a minute. So going the other way, we want this here. I don't want them to change lanes there. So Shift S. And I don't want them to change lanes there. I want them to decide further down. So we'll just keep things moving. Right. So these guys are coming off on this second one here. You've got this one coming off, and these all hitting this area here. Whoop. All hitting this area here, and there's not enough lanes for what's going on. This 100% has to be a roundabout. There's so many lanes coming in here. Let's go like that, and that should help. Let's just double check this is all set up. Everybody's giving way coming on. That one's done. This is fine. That is fine. That is fine. Okay. You are going to give way, and you are going to give way. You want people to come in. In fact, these roads here might get removed because they're so close to this. It's just not keeping things moving. And look, everybody down here wants to get out. Let's just have a quick look at this area. What have we got? We've got this big junction down here which needs sorting. We've got all of these guys coming in. I bet there's loads of... Oh, 50%. We're doing good. Hawky-balky management, changing things around and stuff. We will see. Right, this road here needs to be bigger because we've got 2 lanes and 1 lane coming in to 2 lanes. It's just not enough lanes. So we are going to grab, thank you kindly, one of these. That one there. I don't want stinking bus lanes. Whoa, wrong one. Sorry people. There you go, like that. So now we've got all these lanes. And then what we can do is you can use this tool here and say, you go there, you go there. This one down here can go there. And then when they come off of this junction, just to make sure that they pick where they're going, do that. So that's going to stop these guys here backing up all the way down here. They can get onto this route. Look, this is all cleared up already. They can get onto here. They can get moving. Got a pothole. Look. Oh, should we do some pothole fixing? Let's get this here. Fix your pothole for you. Hey, there we go. Pothole fixing of us. So that gets that going. So I am just hoping a little bit of lane mathematics and stuff here will do. I mean, quite often I'll get people in the comments saying, why don't you just bulldoze it and change the whole thing and all of that? I mean, I could do. I do try not to do that sometimes because I find it more interesting to try and work with what we've got. 3 minus 1 down to 2. 1 back again makes 3. 1 back again makes 4. So let's give them a stretch of 4. Yeah, we'll come back to that. And then going the other way. 3 minus 1 is... Can't count. 2. So that could be 2. Plus 1 again is 3. This bit down here we're going to do something with. And then we want to just stop them doing the hokey pokey when they come in here. So we're going to say... Hang on, did I not downgrade that road? Oh, I didn't downgrade it at all, did I? Let's do that again. So 3 minus 1 down to 2, plus 1 to 3, plus 1 to 4. Yeah, there we go. It's working. It's working. So then here we're going to say that these can continue on in their lanes. Look, already, without even doing any traffic manager further up the road. Come here. They're moving. Look, all this is cleared up. Just giving them the room to come out and not get in each other's way. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to do these lines here. I'm just going to leave it like it is. And then you've got a couple of lanes where they can switch lanes. I mean, most are going off. So where are these? Most of them are coming from here and then going off there. And then as that speeds up here, that should get moving a little bit quicker. Yeah, it's just taking its time. But we'll leave that one going. And hopefully that will just free this up a bit. And then... this here with all of these lanes coming in and all of this coming in. I mean, I've got to be honest. Let's just see if we can apply some lane you know, some brains with our lanes here. We could do with this one again. We could do with the asymmetrical one. 3 and 2. Yeah. So now you've got a lane for right, left, and straight on. I'm just going to assist the game a bit by saying this one here. There we go. One for right, one for straight on, one for left. So they've got a lane for each now. Ideally, you see, I want this just to keep going, this bit here. And look, already, look. Look at that. Already, it's gone down. I'm not saying that's just from that one traffic light, but from these other changes we've made, look. I thought we solved it. Look. The world's messiest junction. So the traffic builds up a little bit up to here. And then give it a second. The lights are going to change. Off they go because they've now got 3 lanes to go in. They can all go at once. I'm going to say that that's fixed. I'm going to say that that is fixed. By the way, we hadn't checked. We're at 64%. I mean, there's still a heck of a lot of traffic. A lot of roads are being used. Yeah, we're going to do this. For each of these junctions, this one is going to have an asymmetrical road. Okay, I don't need that on. Going that way. In fact, I'll make it a little bit longer. Yep, there we go. Yeah, left, right, and straight on for each lane. This one here, we've got 3 lanes, so we're going to have, again, left, right, and straight on. This one, we've only got 2 lanes. So, again, we're going to use that asymmetrical road like that. And we're going to set that to left, right, and straight on. I think we're going to be okay, people. I think we're going to be okay. Look at that. These roads are all blocked. This one's still getting a little bit blocked here, but it's not too bad. So just a little bit of thought into how you set up your road junctions can really make a difference. So if we sort of come up here, these aren't too bad. These are all going. These are all going. This is still a bit of a nightmare. So now there's all dedicated lanes for each place they want to go. We've got a bus stop right here. And as you can see, look, there's so many buses. Let's just check your public transport. Lots of people using the buses, which is good. Sort by vehicles. 39 vehicles, only 134 passengers. Yeah, look, 000. There's quite a few empty in there. There's nobody to pick up. Hardly anyone to pick up. A couple of these are full by the time they get down there. Yeah, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to go through your buses and just check you haven't got too many buses on too many lines. But overall, I think you'd probably already checked that. Yeah, but I'll be back with you. Yeah, there are some lines like this one here. Where you've got loads and loads of empty buses, empty, you know, they've got 5 or 6 people on, if that, but you've got 15 buses. I mean, I'd drop that right down. That's definitely worth keeping an eye on that as you go through. But then you've got other lines that are absolutely I mean, look, empty, barely empty. You know, you don't need that many. Yeah, but you've got other lines that are absolutely rammed. So you obviously need other transportation options in your city. You do have a metro. I'm going to check that in a second. But look, empty, 2 or 3. That one's got 24 on. Yeah. You get the idea anyway. Okay, just looking at the metro in this city, it's humongous. It goes all over the place, and a couple of your lines had like 20 cars on it or something like that. 20 trains, I mean, beg your pardon. But that's just the way it goes. Oh, look at this orange one. I didn't realise it's like... Oh, it's a train. I thought that was a metro as well. It's huge underground train. Yeah, so... They're good. There's lots of people using it. I would maybe do smaller districts. You've seen me do it before. Like maybe a loop here, a loop there, a loop up here, a loop over here. And then connect the loops together. And you'll probably get more people using that. But just removing a load of those buses, we're now up to 71%. If we just start... Where was the north of the city that we had before that was really bad? This bit up here, wasn't it? This bit up here. Here we go. This was the north of the city. So this was area 1 that we worked on. So much better. I mean, some of the bits are red, but they're just busy. There's a tram there queuing. This bit down here we sorted. This bit over here. Let's just take a look at this. Yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roads coming into a junction. And why that isn't a roundabout, I don't know. That just needs to be a roundabout. We're not going to use the 3-lane highway. I mean, there's that many roads coming in. It's like, what? Come on now. We're going to lose a house or 2, but that is so much better. And then we can just connect this road up here. And that will just work. That will just work. And then when the cars come off the roundabout here, look, you can see they're stopping by that lane. So what we're going to do is we're going to make One for left and one for straight on, so they're not stopping there. And then we're going to make any side roads give way, so these guys just keep going through. Just keep going through. Don't stop, and there's no other turns. There we go. So what are these cars doing here? Oh, they're all blocked up by the train. What? Where are these cars coming from? They're just like coming out of... Isn't it like underground? No. So I don't know what is going on there. They're just all blocked up by the trains, which we also need to have a look at as well, don't we? Yeah, and we've had this before where the train blocking up like this has been caused by... Let me put the camera mod on. That's it, and I can move outside now. By the nodes not being far enough away from the end here for the length of the train that you're using. So I'm going to use the move it mod. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to move it way over here. Look at all the people running. I'm like, quick! We need to move to where we're going to get picked up again. So you want this node here. People like use longer train models, but you need to make sure that the nodes at the end can deal with all the length of the trains that you've got. Why is this guy not moving up here? This is really weird. So I'm going to do that on each side. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to just remove a couple of these trains as well that have all got a bit caught up. There we go. And hopefully this will start moving a bit better. So, we've managed to grow the city up over 200,000. We're at 76%, which, considering how large this city is, I'm pretty pleased with that. I think that's pretty good going. There's a lot of tweaking you could do to change things, but yeah, it all takes time. So I'll let you do some of the tweaks that I've spoken about. But thanks for sending this city. I really enjoyed fixing this one. If you've got one that you'd like fixing, don't forget to check out the link in the description below on how to do that. Leave a like before you go as well, and I will see you very soon for the next traffic fix. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.